This man done removed the anti-segregation clause for contractors in all civil federal agencies. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Friday, so I'm gonna keep it black, but I'm finna go off. Donald Trump, I hate to break it to you, but you simply cannot force hatred to become the new standard of living. Too many people have become global citizens in this day and age because of apps like TikTok. And while Black Americans have always had double consciousness, white, brown, native, and more Asians are now peeking from behind the veil. And there are far more of us than there are of you, and we see you, baby. We even got middle-aged white men causing scenes in establishments off general principle. The singers are protesting. Climate change activists are shutting down billionaires' meetings. The hippies and the college students are all outside at the same time. It is too late. Like they say in church, the devil should have got me a long time ago, and y'all should have done this when you had Reagan, hell, Clinton, baby Bush even. Because now, racism, sexism, homophobia, and now freshly and newly classism has claimed too many new victims that thought they would never see the light of day when they would actually begin to sense what oppression feels like. Your own constituents are going turncoat because now they see the consequences of stepping on other people's rights. Before, they may have seen civil and human rights as a casualty of war in the fight to maintain a firm grip of their own privilege. But now, it's cost them something. Their eggs, their gas, imported goods, the cost to do business, a potential recession on the horizon, their federal job in the name of nixing DEI. But the reality is it's always cost them something. Just before, it only cost them their humanity. And up until now, they've been okay with that. But baby, humanity is making a comeback. Oh, but ICE is still doing raids. And American citizens are in their neighborhoods with megaphones, making sure their immigrant neighbors know their rights and do not open their doors. But Elon Musk and JD Vance are still trying to strip Social Security. And more elected officials are getting red in the face and breaking decorum behind that shit. But they are attacking drag queens who read children's books in Texas and queer books in libraries in Tennessee. And cis-het white women are taking the stage in front of boards to be the first to tell them how they've been sexually assaulted in the church house various times, but never felt safer at a drag show. So many more people around the world are gaining access to rage. And sadly, that's likely only because the hoarding wealth has made so many more people feel like minorities. Yet and still, that means the rage rate that you're using is having the opposite effect. But they just fired the CEO of Ben & Jerry's. Now that was wild. And he's signing an order to shut down the Department of Education today. Even more wild. And I won't say I told you so, but which is why I'm challenging more and more of you to get up off your asses and do something. And before I say exactly what, let me be clear. White people, you do the thing. We're not putting our bodies on the line for you anymore. We're doing our due diligence in the booth and on the boycott, but you all need to be getting in the streets. Now, Donald Trump's executive orders have a track record of proven unconstitutionality. And like the reveal of the anti-segregation clause, he's not following the proper steps of checks and balances. And because the Republicans have the majority in the House and the Senate, they are letting him. Unfortunately, right now, we are losing the Senate with 45 to 53. There are 2 independents. And the House with 218 to 215. However, on April 1st, we could take back the House, or at least tie it up. There are 2 special elections in the 1st and 6th districts of Florida happening on April 1st. That means if you're anywhere south of St. Augustine to South Daytona, or inland southwest to the outskirts of Ocala, Leesburg, Sanford, or live in the city of Daytona Beach proper, or have the zip code of 32114, you can replace Michael Waltz with a Democrat. Or if you're in the state's western panhandle in Escambia, Okaloosa, Santa Rosa, or parts of Walton County, if you're in Pensacola, or your zip code is 32570, you can replace Matt Gaetz with a Democrat, or even an independent. So if you have a voting organization, a church group, or know some well-meaning white people with a book club, y'all need to be riding dirty in the streets of Pensacola and Daytona and telling them people not to vote Republican by any means necessary. Yell out of your car with the megaphone. Skate down the sidewalk with signs on your back. Run ads if you have to. Matter of fact, don't run no ads. Traditional political ads are shitty and unconvincing. And all eyes on Texas's 18th district as well, because we just lost Congressman Sylvester Turner, who was a Democrat on the night of the joint address. There are some promising Democratic candidates already lined up to take his place, but I wouldn't put nothing past a Republican in Texas to try to swoop in. So the voters in that district need to protect that seat with their life, okay? Now granted, this initial action on segregation is only supposed to apply to federal contractors, but put a whites only sign outside your establishment if you want to. I double dog dare you. Put a 4 colors only sign outside a raggedy bathroom if you want to, because if the YNs come for you, you can't be helped. Besides, Black Americans spend $1.3 trillion a year, and I'd hate it for you if we knew exactly where not to spend it.